difficult, and I mean, I don't see much use in it. I mean, it just, you know, they deal with so much abstraction and, you know, all this theory.
I think you just need to apply yourself better. Maybe if we get you a tutor.
Oh, boy, now I've got to deal with that.
Well, you can't just quit. You'll never get into the college of
Oh,
your
I wish I could talk about what I want to talk about. But I guess she wants to persist in this, and I'm feeling kind of so bad after all that they've been trying to do and everything.
Well, I guess I just don't understand. Maybe you can help me understand what it is that you really want. I don't understand.
Well, I sure don't feel understood, but I don't want to get into what I really want her to understand right now. Not after my sister and with all of the things that she and my father have been doing for me on all my life. I'm just trying to say that I just don't know if there's much worth and value to this, Dad. I've given it a good shot, and you know what I mean?
If it isn't school that you want to do, then what do you want to do?
Well, I wish I could talk about what I want to talk about, but Dad wants me to get into action planning about how we're doing. Well, I have to confront, you know, all this theory that's being presented every day. And, I mean, take the social studies. They never even deal with what stuff's in the newspaper, but I even hear you talk about, Dad. Just gets me into all of this abstract stuff.
In other words, you're saying learning's a tough experience?
Well, it's not that. It's just, I don't know. It's just...
You know, son, I'd like to relate something to you. You can check with your grandfather on this. When I was 16 years old, and we had come back from Mexico,
Oh, I wish I could talk about what I want to talk about.
you know,
But,
I was pretty...
I don't know, I have to listen to Dad's autobiography again. I've heard chapters 3 and 4 so many times in my life, and
16 years old.
And I even heard about the background chapter that was put in the appendix of his autobiography about his grandfather, and I don't know, but I'll have to be pleasant, and because I can see...
Why don't we do this, son? If you really feel there's no point in me trying to browbeat you to stay in school. If you really feel that this is what you want to do, why don't we take one semester or 6 months or whatever here, and let's have a trial basis here, and you go out and work.
Oh, I'm just so heartsick now because he's come to the OK Corral for the gunfight, and I wish I could talk really about what I'm feeling inside. But now I'm getting so torn that I'm partly mad about this thing, and well, maybe we should.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
You could probably move in with Joe, and the two of you could really see...
I don't know if Mom would go along with that. She loves me, and she's told me that.
Don't you think I love you, son? Come over here and I'll give you a kiss.
I don't know what to say. Oh, I wish I could talk about, really, what's happening to me inside. I guess I've just kind of had it, Mom. Maybe you've had it at home. Maybe I should do exactly what you're saying. Just notice what happens when you ask questions, when you probe. Notice what happens when you give advice. Remember the stimulus response concept? See, most of us have been trained all of our lives. In order to get understanding, ask questions. But when you ask questions, where do your questions come from? Whose autobiography? Your own. Your own frame of reference. Your own value system. And you could be so well-meaning, but you're still controlling and directing. So be hesitant about questions. In fact, be hesitant about anything that is autobiographical. Now look, You know what autobiography means? Autobiography? What does that mean? Yeah, out of yourself. Now, the best of intentions, and I can feel your warmth, I can feel your caring without any question. It comes right through your face and your eyes. But if you probe, if you advise, if you evaluate, which means to either agree or disagree, or if you interpret, that means to figure me out, or to have some hidden scenario or theory in your own mind that you're kind of working on. If I could bring Stephen around to this, see, maybe the thing that's really bothering him is this, see. All four are autobiographical. With the best of intentions, but still autobiographical. It's one of the main reasons, really, why many parents do not get close to their kids. With the best of intentions, they're doing these autobiographical things. They mean so well. It is so real to them. How's it going, son? Fine. Well, what's happening lately, son? Not much. Well, how'd you go in school today? Fine. Well, son, what did you do after school? We kind of played around, played basketball. Well, who'd you play with? Tom. Just kind of threw around a little. Enjoy it? Yeah? What's wrong with you, kid? I'm trying the best I can to help you, to show my care for you, to do something with you. You give me these short, clipped answers.